Brethren and sisterin, Pastor Van Nice here, and today is the 100 subscriber special. Thank you all very much for getting me this far. I could not have done anything related to YouTube unless you guys smashed that subscribe button and that notification bell and made me the popular YouTuber that I am today with 100 subscribers. Now, you may ask yourself, how in the Lord's holy name did Pastor Van Nice manage to pull this off? Well, there's this game called Hypixel Skyblock, and the thing is, people take this game way too seriously. The in-game currency to them is almost as important as like the real life currency. So when I give money to people or like I help people out and I ask them to sub and like I plug my channel, they'll actually subscribe. Cause like for some reason that just really, really works. Anyways, well, the way I did it was I summoned a bunch of dragons. And then what I did after that was summon more dragons. And then I plugged my channel. And then people were like, okay, okay, I subbed. More drag? When? And like, yeah. So basically, what I did was exploited the impoverished class in Hypixel Skyblock, which is, against the book of, I believe it is either Amos or Hosea. It is one of the two. One of those two prophets speaks out against exploiting the poor. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I wasn't making their poverty like a thing to give me more power. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. What I was doing was I was just dragging them out of poverty by sharing my loot with them. And then after that happened, they freely chose to subscribe to my Minecraft YouTube channel after I told them to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I did. No, no, no. There's no infraction there. Don't worry about that, guys. Don't report me to whoever who oversees that kind of I don't know. I don't know. But if you do know, tell me in the comments because now I'm interested. But anyways, I just want to thank you all so much for 100 subs. Oh, I just hit my mic. I just want to thank you all so much for 100 subscribers. I believe at the time I am making this, I actually have 110 subscribers. Now, in my first subscriber special, what I did was I went out with a bang. All right? That was 10 subscribers. This is 100 subscribers. The bang needs to be 10 times greater. And interestingly enough, when I was at 10 subscribers, my love for the Lord was 10 times less than it is now. So my love for the Lord and my understanding of the Bible has increased by a factor of 10 ever since. So this is a pretty big deal. And that is why I'm making this explosion 10 times bigger. Now, a little bit of a backstory on this server. The reason why I really held back blowing up Graham's house was specifically because he had a bunch of TNT. But the thing is, nobody's played on this server in like a year. So it's really just free game at this point. I can just blow up anything I want. And the thing is, Graham probably doesn't even have the right. He just probably doesn't even know what version this server's on anymore. Which I'm not going to tell him, because then he's going to blow up my house. And he also has like the Aternos password as well, somewhere, but I don't think he'll find it. So my house is effectively safe. So, anyways, now that I've discussed that there will be no ramifications for blowing up Graham's house, other than the fact that he'll probably team grief me next time we play Bed Wars, I just want to talk about God. Yesterday, I was reading the book of Numbers. All right, now, those of you who are uh, Bible believing and biblically literate Christians may think, all right, well, what's there to look for in the book of Numbers? But yesterday, I noticed that in it's called a Nazirite. There are Nazirite laws. So like it's like you can't touch a dead body, you can't shave your head, You can't do all that stuff. And that's what Samson was. And when I read the laws themselves, it revealed to me that Samson would be disqualified and would be forced to shave his head because that was what was required if he were to break any of these unclean laws. So I was thinking, how on earth did Samson kill a bunch of Philistines and then strip them of their clothing without being defiled by a body or a dead body? And I looked into Judges chapter 13 verse 7 where the angel appears to Manoah, who is Samson's mother, and I found out that it was a different kind of Nazirite consecration. So, yeah, it was basically like from the womb. The terms were, yeah, don't drink alcohol and don't let him shave his head. That was it. It was not it was more of a permanent type deal. And the significance of this is that I have a friend named Miles who does this thing called St. Baldrick's every year, and he is Jewish, and he shaves his head once a year. Now, I was looking up the Nazirite laws and how they apply to Judaism today. And according to Jewish tradition, there's no case of this in the Bible, but according to Jewish tradition, there is you can consecrate yourself permanently as a Nazirite, but you can shave your head once a year. And when I read that, I immediately thought of my friend Miles, and then I texted him, and he was just as confused and not appalled. Appalled is a negative word. He was just as confused and surprised. I'm going to use surprised. He was just as confused and surprised as I was. And he even suggests that it might be divine intervention, which honestly, I think that's crazy. Like the fact that my Jewish friend he shaves his head once a year and it's like this holy consecration to the Lord. Like that's just crazy. And that's the importance of reading these books like this. Like I just thought to myself, I can't read numbers. Come on, like I don't want to spell check it. All it is just people wandering in the wilderness and miscellaneous laws that don't apply to me anymore as a Christian, and I just don't find any hope in that book, or it's all in the Gospels or it's all in the New Testament. That's not necessarily true. I found meaning in a book that I thought was not really that applicable, but apparently it is. Now, feast your eyes upon this as my game almost crashes and Graham's house gets completely deleted from the face of my Minecraft server, which is what he deserves for letting our bed get broken because his job was defending the bed. And what Graham did was not defend the bed. Now, notice how there's not a single block left of his house. My house took a little bit of a toll. And that's perfectly fine. I don't really care about that house very much. And the repairs, they won't take that long. But yeah, anyways, there's my little stash of all the books that I hid from Graham because Graham was going to take them. Those are like all my Infinity books. And then I also have a hidden villager under the base. Now, as you guys may know, in 1.13.2 or 1.13 and before, TNT lags the server. They changed TNT in 1.15. Actually, yeah, 1.14 and before TNT is really laggy. In 1.15, they had this performance update where TNT doesn't really lag the server nearly as much as it used to. And this is in a previous version, so you're going to see a lot of lag spikes. But anyways, this is not this video. The purpose of this video is not to convince you to play Minecraft 1.15 and to blow up all your friends' bases. The purpose of this video is to actually thank each and every one of you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Even if you are Graham and don't defend the bed, I am grateful for your subscription to my Minecraft YouTube channel. Now, Graham, special message to you. This is what happens when you don't defend your bed. All right? See, I just blew up a couple beds in your house. All right, Graham? So, what you need to do is you need to 1v1 me on Bad Lion, and then you're going to need to get good at PvP so we can do really good things in Bed Wars. So, anyways, if this video gets 15 likes, then I'm also going to blow up Audrey's house in the next video. So, stay tuned for that if this video gets 15 likes. And if you really want to see Audrey's house get blown up, make sure you tell your friends about this video. Now, under no circumstance will I ever blow up Zion's house. Zion is a brilliant human being, and he is a great leader. I would never do such a thing to harm such a brilliant man. So, if you want to see Zion's house get blown up, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be showing any kind of that nonsense on my YouTube channel. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and in everything you do, may the Lord your God be glorified. Goodbye, y'all. I love you. All 110 of you.